Hi guys, and welcome back to the Stretching Samurai. My name is Patrick Ravel. Today for vlog number 4 I decided to talk about sugar cravings and how to control them. And a lot of people say it's mostly diet, and they're right. It's a lot about dieting, and it's a lot about nutrients that you're not getting that's creating those sugar cravings. A lot of people like to go on metabolic type diets where you're high protein, high fat, and eventually you go into a stasis where you start craving those sweets, and eventually, they go away if you stick to the diet soon enough. But you always got that sweet tooth in the back because sugar is everywhere. And if you've seen videos lately, you look on the internet, you're going to see basically what happens when you take a tablespoon of sugar to your brain. It stimulates like cocaine your brain. It's addictive. It's a drug. That's what sugar is. But for today's vlog, I like to concentrate more on the mental and psychological aspect of what a sugar craving is, so you can understand why people fail oftentimes, not because they've got bad diets, but because of a very bad loop and irrational thinking that we have. So one thing I've learned from a good friend, which is a really great psychiatrist, is that we call it cognitive distortion. Basically irrational thinking that transposes itself into a really bad loop in our brain. And this is why we fail oftentimes to control those cravings, and then we're yo-yo dieting because we can't control our thoughts, right? So basically we call this emotional reasoning, okay? So let's give a hypothetical example. You're on your diet, you've lost 20 pounds, you're doing really, really well. So you're really proud of yourself. This is the time where you're going to reward yourself. Now, a reward for you may not be a very healthy piece of fruit, right? You want to reward yourself because you've been good for so long. So you want a cookie, right? So in your mind, now this is where it gets interesting, guys, because a piece of fruit might do, but we crave that cookie. So we go for the cookie, right? And we say we're going to take one. Now, here's the bad part. Here is where the emotional reasoning comes in. I want to do bad. So if I'm going to be bad, I'm going to be really bad. And now that I've been bad, I feel bad, and I go back to the front. Okay? So what happens often is that we start thinking we're going to just grab one cookie, and we end up eating the whole row. And because we ate the whole row, now we feel bad. So it's a very bad loop, and it's hard to break. It's an emotional reasoning that you can't win. It's irrational thinking, right? That piece of fruit would have been just great, and you would have had a great cheat, and you would have actually appreciated that piece of fruit. So at the end, it's just like I said, I want to be bad, so therefore I'm going to be really bad, and now that I've been bad, I feel bad. Okay? And this is something that's really hard to go around. You have to break that loop, and that's the hardest things, guys. It's so hard to do that. So if I would give you a piece of advice, okay, if you are following a diet plan and you've lost all this weight, I congratulate you. Congrats. You've done amazing work. Now all you need to do is get all the junk food out of the house. Keep yourself some good healthy snacks. Fruit, some good fruit, some oranges, some apples, something that you feel that it will fill you up, that makes you feel good. Don't carry certain fruits or certain snacks that you're not going to enjoy. If you're going to take bananas because it's your favorite fruit, well, carry bananas in the house. At least you're going to go for something you like, okay? If you've got apples and oranges, you're going to go, yeah, well, they're good for me, but I'm not craving those. So you see what I mean? I want you to carry something. If it's exotic fruit, just keep exotic fruits in the house, okay? All exotic fruit. At least you're going to have something you enjoy. So make sure that your snack is something that you enjoy, and whatever is bad, keep it out. And that's how you're going to control your sugar cravings, okay? By breaking that loop. Don't get into that loop, okay? So thanks a lot, guys. I hope you understand a little bit more of what cognitive distortions are, and try to break that cycle. Follow your diet, go to your goals, and let me know what you think about it. And if you get to a certain goal, well, congrats, because you went there and you broke that emotional reasoning and that cognitive distortions. On that, thanks a lot, guys, for following this blog. I'll see you next time. Ciao.